It's obviously been such an emotional week for you guys. Can you describe sort of how you felt as throughout the day today and as the game approached?
Me personally, it was just, an emotional game, for all of us. And for me, it was just, I'm just trying to play as hard as I can and just knowing, that's what he would want me to do.
LeBron, your pregame speech today really seemed to resonate. I was wondering, what was the moment when you decided that you wanted to speak from the heart?
Pretty much when I went up there. I knew I wanted to make sure I acknowledged all the lives that was lost Sunday morning, and I didn't want to mess that up. So, I looked at all the names on the paper, was able to go through that, but when I kind of looked at the note cards that I kind of had, or was kind of being assisted on, and some of them was what I wanted to talk about, but I just decided that it's for me personally, just letting the words just flow right from the heart, and whatever comes out, know that they're pure, and know it's all truth to it. So it just happened in the spur of the moment.
Both of you guys were really close to Kobe. Can you talk about just emotionally what this week has been like for you guys?
Like I said, it was an emotional night. Me being an 18-year-old kid and going to the Olympics with, Bron and Kobe, 19, I'm sorry, and Kobe and Bron was the first two guys to take me under that wing. So, it's emotional. It's tough. The entire memorial before the game was tough for me to see, and then just to hear his voice and just, have to come to the realization that, that he's gone. So it was tough for me, but like I say, basketball is kind of like my stress reliever. And, they're able to get on the court with these guys who I know got my back. And through this entire week, just being around the guys helped me out a lot.
For both of you guys on the aisle, Anthony and LeBron, basketball's been part of your entire lives, and most of your lives, Kobe's been a basketball figure. I wonder if you guys could talk about kind of, was it almost tapping into that childhood sense that you guys have of wearing like the Kobe costume? You guys had the sneakers on, the double wide wristbands. I think LeBron, you even wore like the oversized jersey like he used to wear. Can you just tell me what went into that idea?
Just I guess basically showing our appreciation for what he did for us growing up. So me wearing the oversized jersey, me wearing the wristband, me wearing the finger sleeve, me wearing his shoes, just showing the appreciation and the love that he gave us way before he knew us, and then when we got an opportunity to actually, be competitors and then become brothers, so that's what it was pretty much all about.
For both LeBron and Anthony, if you guys have gone through this week, what have been the memories of Kobe that have been sticking with you the most?
For me, it's like I said, the memory that I always, have is my time with him in the Olympics. First time I met him, and I never forget, we were playing Nigeria, and Brian probably remember, I think we were winning by like 60 or something like that, and I finally got my chance to go in the game. And I was just so happy to be around all these guys, all these future Hall of Famers, and I forgot to put my jersey on for the game. And so when Coach K called me to get in the game, I'm going up to the table and I'm about to take my warm-up shirt off, and I look down and it's just a white T-shirt underneath. And so I kind of creep back to the bench, and Coach K asked me, like, what are you doing? And I kind of whispered to him because I didn't want these guys to hear me. I forgot my jersey, and I go sit down. And Kobe got on me, like, I can't say what he said, but, basically, like, why you not going to the game? This your chance. And I was like, I don't got my jersey on. And it's a picture where he's, like, kind of looking into my warm-up. And he said some more things after that. And I was like, so now before every game, I kind of just check to make sure I got my jersey on to this day. And so, he taught me how to get dressed for a game, basically.
Last two questions.
LeBron, how would you describe the challenge of the emotion of tonight?
How would I describe the emotion? I mean, I think everybody was emotional tonight. For me, like I was telling my wife a couple of days ago, I was like, seeing Kobe play the game of basketball for 20 years for the Lakers, since he was 18 to 38. And I was like, what's crazy? She was like, what? I was like, what? These last 3 years, out of all the success he had, 5 rings, multiple MVPs, an All-Star Game MVP of his league, first team, everything, all life, all world, all basketball. Felt like these last 3 years was the happiest I ever seen him. I think we all can say that. It's like the happiest I've ever seen him. Being able to just be with his daughters, be with his family, just, because when we play in this game of basketball, we give so much to it. And this is my 17th year, so I know we give so much to it where, unfortunately, your family, comes to the wayside at times. Because when you want to be great at something and you want to be the best at something, you become so driven that you won't let nothing stand in the way of it. Not even your own family sometimes. And we get compared all the time to greatness. We get compared all the time to greatness. And that makes us even more driven and even more shadowed away from our own family. So that's the difficult part that we deal with as professional athletes and when you want to be great. And to see him these last 3 years just being, all y'all see a girl dad. Now it's a new hashtag. I'm a girl dad. My brother right here is a girl dad. I don't know how many of y'all have girls in y'all home, or if y'all got sisters, you quite understand that. But it just puts everything in perspective of, yes, it's a beautiful game. It's taken us all over the world. It's given us so many things that we can never, ever complain about or never, ever be in another position where we can accomplish as all of us, from you guys writing these stories to us playing the game, y'all covering it all over the world, multiple outlets. But at the end of the day, when y'all punch y'all clocks and we punch our clocks and we're either done for the day or done doing what we're doing, just make sure you just like hug the shit out of your family. If you got kids, tell your kids you love them. Try to make it to as much as you can. Yeah, that took a twist. But in the name of Kobe, why not?